we have Australia's largest range of tyre brands and sizes. Find a cheaper identical tyre locally stocked and we'll beat it. At Bob Jane T-Marts, we'll look after you.
It's round 15 action in the NPL, South Melbourne hosting their closest neighbours, Port Melbourne. Important for South to bounce back in the league here today, consolidate their place at the top of the table after their exit from the Cup in midweek, John.
Indeed, David, after Wednesday night's disappointing Cup exit against the Melbourne Knights, it's important to maintain at least a 4-point lead at the top of the NPL ladder with the win here against Port Melbourne today. Let's see how the boys go.
Here's the new man, Timmins, in for Brad Norton today. Left back, and he's looking pretty sharp there. Feeds Jawadi. Epifano, always dangerous as we know. Epifano with the shot, and that goes across the face of goal and wide. Gale was diving. I think he probably had it covered, but an early chance there for South Melbourne.
A good chance and a bit of a half chance as well. Stepan Gale probably had it covered, David. Nick Epifano showing some early intent to score. Goes just wide of the goal.
Timmins again. Looks to go back, and Musa, that's not the safest ball. Hornos has chopped it off. It's through here for Galanopoulos. Galanopoulos one-on-one, and he scored. It's 1-0 Port Melbourne. A bad start for South. They'd looked good in the first few minutes, and a mistake at the back gives Port Melbourne a chance. They don't need a second invitation. They've capitalised. 1-0 to the visitors.
It's a bit of a dangerous ball back initially by the new signing Timmins, and a bad stray ball there, cross goals by Musa, which sees Hornos set Galanopoulos through one-on-one with Jason Saldaris, and he picks his spot before calmly placing it past Saldaris into the back of the net. It's a bad goal for South to concede so early on as well, but I suppose there is time for South to get back into the match, as we see from behind the goals. Galanopoulos through one-on-one, and he has no problems putting that past Saldaris and opening the scoring here today.
Theodore loses it to Hornos, the man who provided the first goal, and that's a great tackle there by Tim Marler in the wet, muddy conditions, and South Melbourne might launch something on the counter. Lujic gives it back here. Marler again. Started this move. In. Jamie Reid. Chance for Lujic. That's a goal. That's a great team move. That's the South Melbourne we know. Wonderful move there. Milos Lujic finishes it. It's 1-1. That's exactly what they needed, John.
Yes, a fantastic reply, David. Only a couple of minutes after Port Melbourne took the lead, and it all started with Tim Marler with a brilliant tackle, and then he kept going as well. Played the ball through for Jamie Reid on the right-hand side. First time without even looking, just cuts it back for Milos Lujic, his strike partner. And the big centre forward, he just first touch puts that in the back of the net. Stepan Gale, no chance there in the goals, as we'll see a better replay here. First time he just hits that across the keeper and into the back of the net. It's 1-1 here after 14 minutes. South are back in this.
Well, a lively start from both sides, and the South fans will be excited by that one. They strike back. Helps to take the free kick quickly, and they'll try to get something going on the counter, but they're thwarted by Iki Jawadi, who's done well to keep this alive. He needs a man or two in the middle. Jawadi with the left foot. Lujic, oh, that was a great chance across the face and wide. That probably should have been 2-1 there. Jawadi did so well to win it and get it in.
Fantastic work by Jawadi on this near side, and his cross was perfect as well for Lujic. That's gone just wide. Probably should have put that on target, Lujic. That's a bit of bread and butter for him, but it's just gone wide, and the score's still 1-1.
Marler's effort comes to nothing there, unfortunately, but Michael Eager gives it back to Timmins on the left foot. Timmins! Audacious attempt from that range, but worth a try. Well taken by Gale. Jawadi. He's looked pretty good so far today. He'll get it back here from Timmins. Try a left foot cross. And he's got round his man here, and he's gone down. That'll be a penalty. Yes, the referee, no hesitation. Nigro's challenge just on the edge of the area has brought down Jawadi. No hesitation from the ref. The penalty to South, John.
Fantastic work again on this near side by Iki Jawadi. Takes on Stefan Nigro, and he beats him for pace, and he tumbles over. And I think that was just outside the penalty area, to be fair, but the referee has awarded South a spot kick. It's a lucky break for South. Let's see if Reid can step up and score.
Up steps Jamie Reid. Big moment. And a great finish. Reid's done it. It's 2-1 South Melbourne. Just a couple of minutes before half-time. That was super important. It was well won in the first place by Jawadi, and Jamie Reid, he missed against Goulburn Valley a couple of weeks ago. That was a very good penalty.
I was just about to mention that, David. It's very important that Jamie Reid converted this penalty, not only to put South 2-1 up here this afternoon, but also to erase the memory of that penalty save that he had against Goulburn Valley Suns. And he's taken this very well. The goalkeeper goes the wrong way. He sends it to the goalkeeper's right, and it's 2-1 to South, just shy of half-time.
That ball goes in low and hard and saved by Gale. And that was a good free kick there. I think it got through the wall by Jamie Reid and nearly created a chance.
You're right, it did go through the wall, and Gale again, he's aware of the danger, and he gets by his near post and palms that away for a corner.
Jawadi keeps his feet. Looked to be taken out there. Not sure how that wasn't a foul, but Negro comes away with it anyway. He might use Rico Bene. Instead he goes long. Galanopoulos, the man who opened the scoring today, gets around his marker, and that's well done by Saldaris. He's cut that off, and in the end, South Melbourne deal with that easily. Tim Marler, the man who started the South resurgence with that beautiful tackle early on, and some nice one-touch football here. Lujic will keep it. Lujic a chance on the right foot, winds up and shoots across the face and wide. Beautiful build-up, but the shot just wasn't there. Theodore eventually gives it to Lujic. He's been a very busy man today, Lujic. Looking muddy for all his hard work now. Jamie Reid gets it back from Theodore, plays it in towards the middle. It'll sit up again for Matt Theodore. Good shot and deflected wide. Well, that was definitely goalward bound, I would say there, that shot from Matthew Theodore. Almost 3-1.
Almost 3-1, and another good move. And Port Melbourne failing to clear the danger. It falls to Matt Theodore at the edge of the area. He loves those shots. It's low and hard. But in the end, Milos Ridicic for Port Melbourne gets his foot in the way and deflects it out for a corner.
Oh, Nigro's been cut off here by Jawadi. Now a chance, Epifano, he loves a shot. Epifano, not quite dealt with there, kept alive. Gale couldn't save it. Theodore got it back to Lujic, but in the end there was no one waiting in the middle, and the chance goes begging.
A bit of an opportunity missed here, David. Epifano with the shot, and Gale, comfortable save for him, deflects it wide, and Port Melbourne eventually scramble clear.
And Saldaris goes the short option this time. Perhaps fearing that wet conditions might make it hard to kick. And this is a great opportunity opening up here. The ball's been played through. Lujic one-on-one. Lujic just wide. And that third goal just won't come for South Melbourne. They've almost got this game put away, but there's still a danger here.
Fantastic through ball by Epifano. Milos Ridicic slips over, presents Milos Lujic the opportunity to score his second goal of the afternoon. But there's just enough pressure for Negro, and Lujic's shot not on target. He blasts that just wide of the goals.
Well, substitution being made. Off comes the debutant Timmins. On comes Brad Norton, getting a run at his favoured left back. Free kick, Jamie Reid puts it in. And it's turned behind there. Gale couldn't glove that one cleanly. This mud is really playing merry havoc with these players. Epifano comes to the bench. On comes Lee Manopoulos. He started on Wednesday night. Gets a run off the bench tonight. And Tyson Holmes rounds out the third sub. He comes on for the goal scorer, Milos Lujic. Negro plays that one right. A chance here. No, Saldaris comes out to meet that easily, and that's all she wrote. Referee puts the game to a close. South Melbourne bounced back well after the disappointment of the Cup game midweek. A 2-1 win. Looked dangerous early after Port Melbourne went ahead, but John, they showed a bit of courage to fight back after that.
Yes, David, it was good to bounce back after the disappointment of the Cup midweek. We went a goal down, but we fought back to make it 2-1 at halftime. Bit of a lucky penalty, but as you see from the statistics there, we clearly dominated and probably would have gone on to win the game anyway.
I've got the skipper, Michael Eager, here with me, and after a slow start, well, a disappointing start to the game, really, it was a good comeback and a good win in the end.
Yeah, it was. We dropped point. Well, we dropped a game midweek, and we shouldn't have. We needed to respond today. And big message we stressed was, you go a goal behind. Everyone does that, and it happened today. But we had to keep our heads up, and we did that. And the boys worked really hard to get back into it and got a deserved 3 points in the end.
Yeah, it must have been disappointing, obviously, the exit from the Cup midweek in what was a really disappointing game for the club, the fans, the players, everybody. It was a great comeback by the guys, and good to see them really lifting their spirits.
Yeah, absolutely. We wanted to go for everything this season, and any game we drop, especially the game as significant as the Cup, is disappointing. But we responded today. The boys worked hard on Friday at training, and got 3 today, and we've got I think about 11 league games to go. So we focus week to week as the key thing, and we go forward now from here.
Were you a little bit nervous after the penalty miss a couple of weeks ago against Goulburn Valley? You showed a bit of courage to step up, and you ended up burying the penalty really nicely.
No. It's I feel comfortable when I step up for a penalty, and I'll keep doing it. I can miss 3 in a row, and I still step up and do it again. It's something I've always done. So.
Did you feel a bit worried after, first 10 minutes we'd copped a bit of a soft goal, a bit of a turnover in defence? Did you feel worried that maybe, oh no, it's not happening again, is it?
No, not really. We just sort of we have to keep our heads up, and today we did that, and you could tell we responded really well from the goal that they scored, and we went pretty much straight up the other end and got one back ourselves. And as soon as that happened, we were in cruise control from then on. So.
Are you fitting in well with your teammates? You're finding it's been an easy transition to play for South?
Oh, the lads are sound, yeah. All young lads and that, which is good. And I ain't played for about 12 weeks and that. But as I said, the lads have all eased me and everyone talks to me and that. So he's good, yeah. Really good, man. So I enjoyed it, yeah.
Well, I think the fans were definitely pleased to see you out there. And definitely a really solid defender and obviously fitting in really nicely. So you'd probably be liking the kind of game style that Chris Taylor plays?
Yeah, Chris is a good manager and that. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come to South and that, because he knows how to talk to the lads and that, and everyone's got a lot of respect for him and that. So yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying my time so far and that, and just hopefully we can progress to win the league.
Well said, and a perfect start for you, obviously being on a win, and we've gone 6 points clear, 11 games to go. It's really up to us now, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's just down to the boys now. Just got to stay mentally tough and that, and just hopefully not make any errors and stuff. So yeah, just see how it goes, yeah.
Fair to say it wasn't the easiest of weeks, but it's a good positive finish with a win there.
Yeah, I mean, getting a win, especially after the disappointment of Wednesday, and we always felt we were a bit flat after that, and how we were going to perform and react, going a goal down. But I thought we showed great character, and although we didn't score in the second half, we had plenty of chances, but we seemed to control the game, and that's one thing that I don't think we've done for a while.
And I was going to say the new signings obviously providing a whole new dimension today. Obviously Steve Hatzikostas and Sean Timmins as well. And you've talked about the importance of rotating the squad through the long season.
Yeah, I mean it is a long season, and I thought we were a little bit jaded on Wednesday. I thought the effort was poor, but I also thought we were jaded and a little bit flat. So I think now's the time that we need to start rotating it a little bit and giving other people the options and the chances. And I thought Jamie coming back today had a real good game as well. So
11 games to go. The real work really starts now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does, and we can focus on that. I mean, no disrespect, but the cup was a little bit of a distraction from the league. It would have been nice to have been there with the big boys, but it wasn't to be. But now we can focus on the league, and I'd rather be champions at the end of the year. So that's the thing that we're all aiming for.